in standing, please stand up. And be respectful, obviously, for COVID. We need to make sure that we don't move into anybody else's space. You're set up about 6.5 feet apart right now, okay? So let's find our good posture. So I want you to make sure that your knees are a little bit bent, not locked at all, okay? Pelvis is tucked just a little bit. There's a tiny bit of a curve in your low back. Shoulders are back, okay? But relax. Head is upright. We're going to go through 2 warm-up exercises for each different part of our body as we move down the line. We're going to start with our neck. So just follow me, and I'll talk you through it. We're going to raise our arms up with our hands facing down. Turn the hands in towards you. Bring them back towards your face. And pull your chin in like you're a turtle pulling into its shell. And then hands are going to go out, turn down, and then just gaze gently at your hands as you're lowering your arms. And we're going to do that 3 times total. Hands come up, turn the hands in, bring them back towards you, shin tucks, hands come out, arms go down, and our gaze is going to follow our hands as they come down. One more time, arms come up, hands turn in, arms come back, shin tucks, arms come out, hands go down and follow with our gaze. Now for our neck, the next one, what I want you to do is I want you to bring your hands up, facing each other so you can conduct that energy between our hands, okay? And we're going to be moving our heads to about 70% of our available range of motion of our neck to start. As you loosen up, you can move farther. So I'm going to turn towards my right and just go about 70% towards my right. Come back to the middle. Now I'm going to turn my head towards the left, just about 70%. And come back to the middle. I'm going to go to the right. I'm sorry, this hand should go down so we get a better stretch. So we're going to go a little bit farther. And to facilitate going farther, let's all try to take a nice deep breath. If you can, from your lower belly, making your diaphragm go down. So a nice deep breath. And exhale as you're turning your head towards the right. Come back to the middle. Put that right hand down. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale as you're turning your head towards the left. Come back to the middle. And this is our final time going to the right, so if we can go even a little bit farther than last time. Hand faces down, the left hand's down. I'm taking a nice deep breath. And turning my head towards the right. Come back to the middle. My right hand's facing down. I'm going to turn my head to the left after I take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Excellent. Now we're going to move down the body. We're going to try and warm up our spine. So what I want you to do, sorry, I'm skipping shoulders, pardon me. Go back to the shoulders, we'll get to the spine. Just gentle rolls. Make sure that you're keeping your knees relaxed and your elbows relaxed. Going to gently roll your shoulders forward 3 times. And backwards 3 times. Good. The next exercise, not only does it allow us to warm up our shoulders, but it also allows us to grab energy and try to store that energy in our dantian, which is the energy center of our body. So we're going to grab that energy and push it down towards just below our belly button. About 3 fingers below our belly button and 3 fingers in towards the middle of our body. Good, that's 1. Bring that energy in and push it right to store it inside. And one more time, bring that energy in and let's store it inside. Beautiful. Now we're moving to the spine. So what we like to do is we like to have what we call our Tai Chi ball. My lower hand is just right around that dantian, which is just below my belly button, okay? And my upper hand is about chest height. And what I'm going to do is I want to reach that top hand down towards the ground, and the lower hand goes up. I'm lengthening my spine like I'm pulling a cord right through my head. And we're going to come back. My right hand's now on top, my left hand's on the bottom. Now I'm going to reach towards the ground with my right and towards the ceiling with my left. Good, stretch. Excellent, keep those knees soft. I keep telling myself that. Back, so my left hand's on top, right hand's on the bottom. And I'm going to reach up with my right, down with my left. Good. Right hand's now going to be on top, left hand's on the bottom. Reach up with your left, down with your right. Good. And one more time to either side. So my left is on top, right is on the bottom. Reaching down with my left and up with my right. Good. And last time, I'm going to reach down with my right and up with my left. Come back, find that Tai Chi ball. My left hand is on top, my right hand is on bottom, just like my dantian. And what we're going to do is, just like with the neck, I want to try to turn, this time it's from the trunk towards the side, about 70% of my comfort level to start with. So I'm going to move towards my top hand, towards my left. So just gently turning. Then I'm going to switch my top hand with my bottom hand. Gently come around to the middle. Take a nice deep breath. And blow it out as I move to the right. Switch my hands. Come back to the middle. Take a nice deep breath in. And turn towards the left. Switch hands. Come back to the middle. Take a nice deep breath in. And turn towards the right. Switch my hands. Come back to the middle. Take a nice deep breath in. And turn towards the left. Maybe it's a little bit farther than you turn with the other turns. Switch upper hand, lower hand. My top hand is my right. Come back to the middle. Take a nice deep breath in. And turn towards the right. Excellent. Come back to the middle. What we're going to do now is we're going to do the hips. What I want you to do is I want you to take your arms, we're going to bring them up as I'm facing the ground. Take a nice deep breath in. And then bring your hands down. If you feel that you want to use your chair, this is a good exercise to use your chair because we're going to be moving our legs and our arms in different directions. And it's going to be demonstrating how to use your chair. So you can use just one chair as well. They're not going to have two. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your left foot and just put the heel forward. We are not putting any weight, or we're not transferring our weight onto that left foot. We're just putting our left heel, and as we do that, we're counterbalancing that with putting our arms back. Bring the leg back to the middle. My weight is still on my right leg. Now I'm going to put my foot back on the left, keeping my feet, my weight on my right, and with my foot back, my arms go forward. This is a tough one. So take a smaller step if you need to. Hold on to your chair if you need to. Come back to the middle. Left heel goes forward. Hands go back. Come back to the middle. our right side. So our right heel is going to go forward, arms are going to go back. Take a really small step in order to make sure that you can keep your balance. Come back to the middle, toe goes back, arms go forward. Small steps help you keep your balance. Then you work up to a bigger step. Back to the middle, heel is forward, arms are back. Back to the middle, toe is back, arms are forward. Back to the middle, heel is forward, arms are back. Back to the middle, foot is back, arms are forward. Good. Moving down to the knees. Again, with the knees, we are doing weight shifting, we are doing weight transfer. You might want to use your chair for this. Make soft Tai Chi fists at your side. They're not tight fists, they're not going to punch anybody. Just going to keep nice soft Tai Chi fists at our side, around waist level. And we're going to shift our weight onto the right. I'm going to put my left leg forward, but I'm not transferring my weight onto the left foot. And I'm going to do a small punch with my right hand. It's the opposite hand than the foot that's forward. Arm comes back, leg comes back. Switch the weight onto the left. Right foot is forward, my weight is on my left. I punch with my left. Bring my left back, foot comes back. Shift the weight onto the right. Left foot forward, right arm forward. Arm comes back, leg comes back. Shift the weight onto the left. Step forward, punch with the left. Left arm comes back, right foot comes down. Last time through, shift the weight to the right, left leg forward, right arm forward. Right arm back, left leg back. Last time, shift onto the left, right leg forward, punch with my left, left arm back, right leg back. Now, this time I am going to transfer my weight onto my front leg. So what I want you to do is you're going to shift your weight, keep those soft Tai Chi fists, shift your weight onto your right, take a step with your left, small step with your left, transfer your weight onto the left, and punch with your right. So the difference is we are moving the weight onto that front leg. Bring the fist back, bring the leg, weight back onto the right leg, move the foot. Switch your weight onto the left, transfer the weight onto the left, right leg comes forward, weight comes forward, punch with your left. Left arm is back, right leg comes back. Shift onto the right, left leg goes forward, weight goes forward, right fist goes forward. Bring it back, leg comes back. Shift the weight onto the left, right leg goes forward, weight goes forward, punch with the left. Arm comes back, weight comes back, right leg comes back. Last time through, shift onto the right, step with the left, shift the weight onto the left, punch with the right. Bring the right back, bring the left leg back. Last time, switch your weight onto the left, step with the right, shift the weight onto the right, and punch with the left. Bring the arm back, weight comes back, and we're in good posture again. For the last part of our body that we're going to warm up, which is going to be our ankles. And you can see how those exercises really are our balance exercises. They're instrumental in helping to improve your strength because your legs are what's holding you up, right? And you're shifting your weight, so it causes you to have to work on your balance, which hopefully what's going to happen then is in your regular life, when you're going to take a step and maybe you're reaching into a cabinet and you have all that weight on one side, but then you become a little bit, unsteady, well then you're learning how your body can transfer the weight back catch yourself. Tai Chi is instrumental in building balance. Sorry, got off on a tangent. Finish our warm-up. We're going to do our ankles. So what we're going to do is just shift your weight onto your left, and we're going to, with our ankle, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Switch onto my right, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Switch onto my left, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Switch my weight onto my right, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Now we're warm, and Anne's going to take us through some of the forms. We are going to demonstrate all the forms of the basic 12 for Tai Chi. You can just watch, okay? And then we're going to try to break down the first 2 forms for you to kind of get a taste of Tai Chi and hopefully get addicted so that you want to join and take a Tai Chi class, which we already talked about, are being offered virtually and in person. You need to sign up. Dutchess County Office for Aging, people like Chris Paivano, wherever you can find a class. Because the goal is, let's prevent falls.
Well, actually, I think we have a guest speaker before I go.
Oh, wonderful.
We'll stay warmed up because Jill just did a great job, and I think that I was watching you all, and I think you're all warmed up, and you'll be ready to go once we have our guest speaker.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my phone.
And maybe while we're waiting, why don't we do this? If you feel you can stand, I know some of you are probably tired, but Jill mentioned several of the principles that we observed during Tai Chi. And one of them, and one of the most important, is weight shift. Tai Chi is almost all about weight shift. And hopefully weight shift is what will happen to you if you trip and you find yourself ready to go. You will have practice if you've done Tai Chi or other exercises, and you will be able to hold the weight on that leg. Weight shift is a very important concept, right? And we'll talk about that a little bit more as we have our guest speaker. It's Marcel and Arrow. This is County Executive. And I think Sue Serino was also here.
Thank you so much, both, for coming today. Find a nice little X in blue, and we can maintain our social distancing and hear from our wonderful local people who are helping to support the program.
It's best if Senator Serino stands on the right X. That's the way we prefer it. I'll stand on the left X. Let me, I'll welcome you and introduce the senator. Why don't we do it that way? She likes to follow me anyway. It's a lot easier. Welcome. Thanks for participating. So this, as you likely know, is Falls Prevention Awareness Week. I hope you know that. And the Office for the Aging here in Dutchess County is thrilled to partner with Senator Serino in New Vance and in offering this program as one of the ways that in this environment we can still provide services, in particular to assist those who are not yet terribly old, participate in the community, stay healthy, stay well. I often say that someday I'd like to grow up to be a senior citizen. I hope I make it. But the one thing I will offer you is that the skills and the class you're participating in today obviously has a lot of benefit over the course of our lives. I joked, and I mean no disrespect, I can't slow down to this speed. There's just no way I can get there. But maybe as I get a little bit older, I might find the time to be able to do it. But being so highly caffeinated, it's it's just not in my nature to stand still and be calm. But I'll try it. I'll try. That said, all this program and many others you can find on the Office for the Aging page on the Dutchess County website, and we encourage you in this environment of trying to be socially distant, respectful of everyone's health, still participating in the programs we can offer. And I'm very, very grateful to Todd Tancredi and the entire team at the Dutchess County Office for the Aging. And one of our best partners has been Senator Sue Serino, who, partnering with New Vance, helped to bring this here today. The Senator is the ranking member on the Senate Aging Committee. She was once the chair of the Senate Aging Committee, but has really committed herself these last few years as a state senator, being there for seniors. And by the way, she's been fighting on nursing home care. She's been fighting to make sure that seniors have services and support through this COVID pandemic. And she and others have been very, very helpful to us in providing creative ways to offer services. So Senator Serino.
Thank you, Marcus. And I just want to say, again, thank you to Office of the Aging and New Vans. You know, I don't know if some of you know, but I fell last year, December 6th. I was not paying attention, chasing after my dog, and all, you know, that whole, as we got into the winter, I was afraid my mom was going to fall because we had some pretty bad weather. Well, there was ice on my steps, I had the wrong shoes on, went flying up in the air, and really severely broke my ankle. I had 2 surgeries, and I was actually afraid that I wasn't going to walk. It was that bad. It took me months and months. I'm still limping a little, but I'm going to physical therapy. But having said that, we just all have to be so careful. It can happen at any age, you know. It's an accident. That's why they call it an accident. But that's why it's so important to have these kind of classes, and it's great that it's videotaped today, so many people can watch it and learn from it. So thank you, everyone. And also, I wanted to mention our Golden Gathering that we're partnering with the County Executive and Office of the Aging. October 3rd, we have to do it different. Everything's different now. It's the COVID way. But we have a Golden Gathering at Arlington High School, October 3rd. We'll be serving a little breakfast. It will be to go. And a lot of great organizations are giving us information that we'll be sticking in a bag, too. So you can call our office to RSVP, and hope to see you there. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you.